It's just after midnight. Happy anniversary to me and my wife, Joe. 34 years. Wow, 34 years. It's a long time. Timothy Kerofsky for my new Kicking It with the Kerofskys channel. I was at church on this Sunday morning, but could see the many memories decades of memories. Because this is the kid memory wall. And I just kind of walk up to reflecting on the 34 years and the family. Thinking about, and I love that painting. He is truly missed, and I miss him a lot. You know, he should be down here, and Trump should be. Well, actually, Trump would never go to heaven. God ain't even allowing him to get to the gates, because that's what evil Trump is. God's gonna send him straight down to hell. That's where Trump is gonna go. But Trump should be in hell right now, and Kenny should be down here on earth. I'm gonna. There it is. It's trying to get the keep the reflected light off. As I show you these pictures, that's Tymon. My mom made that for us. August 3rd, 91, when they got married. Wedding certificates. There's Joe and I in a cup. That's the Meister family history. This is the plaque. It says Kerofsky, Meister. You see my Polish crest is the arrow, and then her German crest is the flowers. But actually, she's actually from Holland, not Germany. It's from Holland. My family came from Poland. There's the Kerofsky history. I'll tell you some of that. Lay it off. And then our pictures that we got taken for the church in 2018. The church back home in Moline. I don't go to the one out here. I did for a while, and I enjoyed doing it. But after Trump got back in, I just decided not to go back to church. Don't worry, if I do believe in Jesus, baby died for our sins. You know, I have Jesus here, the footprints of God here, and the Ten Commandments, and I do believe in Jesus. He died for our sins, but the MAGA, I don't believe are Christians, and you can't keep the MAGA from going to church. Now, if I had a church, because I do have a theology to give, and if I had my own church, my religious organization, I could do what I want. I'd make it a private organization, and I would never allow MAGA to even join it, because MAGA is not Christian. But I don't want to talk about MAGA. I want to reflect on my anniversary, 34 years of marriage. And matter of fact, I'm going to do that one more thing here. I hope you can see that. That was the picture I took yesterday. And the Europe trip we did. For my 59th birthday last year, and that was kind of like an anniversary too, and there was nothing like that one. I don't know how we're gonna ever top that trip. But anyway, this is the anniversary video, and but it's gonna have some dinner. And we'll reflect on 34 years of marriage. Alright, we're leaving the town of Deming. You can see it back there. It has like a play area, and then this fake lake right here. You can't even swim in. And then there's some. I bike right there when I do my bike ride sometimes. And then they got this entertainment center, and then a lot of houses out in those land areas. Not a huge town, huh, Joe?
That's right. Not a huge town.
You know, we got the La Fonda in town, which is a Mexican place. I like that one, and then we got the BK, McDonald's, and Wendy's.
Arby's.
And Arby's, yeah. So some of the main fast foods, and then we got the Walmart. And then here's our Hampton Inn. So we do have a couple hotels. But the truckers that come down the road, it's on I-10, and they stop, I guess, sometimes. And then they're back on their way, you know. Or, you know, people come from other towns, from other areas, and they just stop on the way. Alright. I always like the mountains. That's what I reflect on. Back there, the mountains. It's pretty back there, see? It's, Luna Mountains. Dragon Ridge is what we'll buy. That's it, look. We're already out of Deming. That's how small it is. And that's what we're on our way to Las Crucis. To go get something to eat. That's where all the big restaurants are. Jesus is not God, okay? Whatever. He's Son of God. Sometimes I don't understand some of these billboards. See you, Joe? Well, I did a little bit of the filming this morning. I had, you know, I just, after that I kind of gamed a little bit, and my head was rushing a little bit. wife went to the church, and then now on our way to dinner. So that's pretty much what we do on our anniversaries. Is we go to dinner.
Or we cook in.
Or we cook in sometimes. This year we're gonna go to the Roadhouse, right?
Yep. Wait to the Roadhouse tonight.
So 34 years.
You're married.
And so
Together.
yeah, so and I got married at that apple orchard in Stanwood, Washington, and what was I saying? We met in Seattle a year before that, for Seafair, and so like 35 years we knew each other. That's a long time. A lot of marriages don't last that long. You know, it's communication. It's just learning how to get along, and just you know, if you love somebody, you're gonna make it work, and that's the way it is. You know, and there's too many people that just don't make it work anymore, and single parent families. And I was thinking the other day, I know I'm kind of going on, Joe. I'll get to my point here. I was thinking the other day, as I look at the freeway, as I was watching that movie the other night, because we got done watching Overcomer, and you would have liked that movie. It's a good movie. And we got those movies by the Kendrick Brothers and Sherwood Baptist Church, and they're great movies, and they really get you thinking, especially Courageous. I watched Courageous afterwards, and there's some movies that really have some scenes in it that really make me cry, and that one does. But I'm thinking, like at the end, they're kind of talking about the fathers and how they mold their kids, and the single parents, like the kids just being raised by one parent or just their mother, and they don't have that influence of the father, a good Christian father, or a good father of faith, and those are the ones that usually get in trouble with the gangs, get in trouble with the law, get in trouble with you know, going to robbery and do these things, and that's why you really have to make it work when you're married, you know, because kids really need stable families, you know, and that is true, and that's what we tried to do with all boys, and we lost one sadly, and almost 8 years ago, right? And his name is Kenneth, and we really miss Kenny, you know. And that was the point I was getting to. And that was our 34th anniversary. So what are some of your favorite memories, Joe?
Remember when we first met? You really weren't too interested in me. The next day, me and Heidi were walking down the sidewalk, and she says, "There he is, push me into you." So I guess that's how it all started.
Gotcha. You know, nothing's really gonna top it. I mean, we've done vacations, and another not really honeymoons, but we've done our vacations, and we always enjoy the vacation times together. And the best one we had in the States is when we skipped the battleship reunion and we went to Memphis, Tennessee, to Graceland to see the Elvis, and that was awesome. That was awesome. But you can't top the one that we did last year for my 59th birthday. We went during April, so it was cold, so you don't want to go to Europe when it's cold. But it was the Europe trip that we took when we went to London, England, and then Paris, France, and then took her to Devonshire, Holland, where her dad was born, and sadly she got really sick. But I took a lot of pictures in Devonshire, and then I went to we went to Amsterdam, and I got to see the Anne Frank house. That was the highlight, and that was the one that can't really be topped, you know, for vacations. And also, like family vacations, I think I liked the Colorado trip we did.
Yeah, with the boys.
With the boys, and sadly, that was also the year that Jess Mills passed, my sensei, and I didn't hear about it until afterwards. You remember that, but that one was fun. Kenny likes camping. He loves camping. Loved camping. But Timmy never got into it. We put that shower thing over the tree. Oh my God! It's so wet. Gold, Mom, gold. Yeah, Timmy is not a camping type. He's also not a roller coaster person either. He didn't really get into roller coasters at the amusement parks. Kenny didn't mind them, no. But Timmy didn't really get into roller coasters too much either, did he?
Oh, well, he went with you. Kenny stayed with me when we went to Six Flags.
Right.
For the most part, he did.
Yeah, but Timmy didn't really like the roller coasters, you know. Wasn't really a roller coaster person that I can think of.
Right.
But he did like doing the karate with me. That was the good father-son time with me and Timmy. Was the karate. Kenny, not so much. He did the karate, but sometimes it felt like I was forcing him to do it. But the funnest times was Kenny and I was going to the movies, going roller skating, Skate City, and fishing at the landings. And that's where he passed at the Hills Landing. That's just some memories. On the 34th anniversary, and good and bad, good and bad. And we had some bad times, and the moves, especially when I was in the service, and trying to sell that mobile home. We had to turn it in, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we wasn't going to move it from Virginia to Rhode Island. And so we decided not to.
Definitely would have never moved it from Rhode Island to California.
No. We bought
something we should have never bought.
Yeah, but we thought it would be a good thing. But we always have a home with us, but it just didn't work out like that,
It didn't work out like that.
But we had some bad times. We always have bad times, but you make it through the bad times. That's what I'm saying now. Right now it's bad times with the politics. I don't want to bring it up too much. I brought it up a little bit this morning too, but we have to stay strong during these trying times, and we have to stand up for what's right. And if you're a father and you're married, take care of your wife, take care of your kids. Teach them the right way, teach them truth, and teach them to stand up against hatred and bullying, and even if you're not a Christian, still teach them some of those values. Teach them the right way, and we would have a better world, Gotta learn how to get along, and that's what I'm gonna say on this one as we're on our way to Las Cruces. Anything else, Joe? We are a beautiful 102 degrees in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Nice clear day, blue clouds, beautiful scenery. So coming down the hill, you see my favorite thing. After the rest stop, yep. Beautiful town from here. As you look down. Yeah, I know. I just like filming coming down the hill, the town. This is next right, and that's what you gotta watch out for. A lot of trucks that come up and down I-10. A lot of truck tires. That's for certain, Joe.
Yeah.
As you come down the hill, you can see it now. You can see it right now. The Roadrunner. Meep, 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 meep. And we'll turn the angle view and get it a little bit more. That is beautiful Las Crucis. Beautiful day. I'm gonna get something to eat and then go back home. I know it's a long ways just to get something to eat, but anniversary's on it once a year. I'm here at the Roadhouse. It's pretty noisy. I just got a Caesar salad and just got the house salad, and we both got the hurricanes. I always like the hurricane, and the hurricane you can see on here has the Captain Morgan rum, grenadine, orange, and pineapple. It's a very refreshing. It's got hers frozen, and we're just enjoying the food right now. The salads right now. My wife got the steak and ribs. That's a good looking plate there. We still got hurricane left. We wash everything down, and we got our water with lemon, which is good for you. I got loaded mashed potatoes. They put a lot of cheese in there and bacon. I got the shrimp. And I got a 8-ounce steak that's cooked down. I'm gonna give that a shot. Steak is beautiful. Just pink inside. Beautifully cooked. Oh man. Give this a shot here. Follow this towards my mouth. Very good, guys.